And this episode of Hattrick Hockey is brought to you by our good friends over at Claroux and Son Roofing. These guys are the kings of roofing, Tristan, like we say, the kings of roofing. These guys last summer alone, over 25,000 bundles of shingles done. They're fully insured. They offer free estimates. The work they do is incredible, and they always get the job done right the first time. So be sure to hit up the boys over at Claroux and Son Roofing because, like we always say, when you want your roof done, call Claroux and Son, baby.
Mm-hmm.
No time. Woo, woo.
And what is going on, everybody? All of you beauts and beauties, we're back, and it's episode number 149 of Hattrick Hockey, which is always brought to you by our good friends over at GL Heritage, the official beer of Hattrick Hockey. And here, as always, with my buddy Tristan. Oh, by the way, if you like the merch there, Tristan's shirt there, just smash the link on our post too. We'll bring you right into our merch store for you to collect all your sweet HCH merch.
Yes, sir.
73s are humming. Red Wings are humming. Hockey's in full swing. What's up first? So what's going on, man? We haven't really got the chance
No,
to
it's
talk
you know
or
what,
anything. We've been itching.
it's been way too long. I've been
Swamped.
like school is school. If you're a student right now, a lot of the players ironically are in programs way harder than me and still bouncing hockey, so
That's crazy,
props to
man.
them.
Yeah.
But it's, you know what? I love kind of being busy like this because it keeps me in check, you know. I felt like last year I kind of got away from it. I was kind of like, too much free time is never good. I know that sounds like,
It's
but
crazy.
I think to be an efficient person in this world, especially with me and my morals, I think keeping myself busy and seeing as many people as possible in a day, I think that's pretty good for me.
Yeah.
And my heart, just to be like happy seeing people. Like last night, I went out and saw a play. Yeah, it was mandatory for school, but you know what? I actually had a good time. Went
What
out
did
with
you
some
go see?
buddies. What's that?
What
Oh,
did
it
you
was
go see?
it's called Guys and Dolls. It's a 1930s like gangster style, but it's not. Well, it's more like it's a musical, but it was solid. I had some good laughs, and it was like a 3-hour thing right at the Windsor Capitol Theater. So good
That's
experience.
That's
But
awesome.
what's new with you in your life? You got a bit of a going
I'm fighting it,
through the
bro.
shit right now, but
I'm fighting it, man. I don't know. As you can tell, probably by my voice is probably a little bit raspy, maybe. Just battling pucks in deep, buddy. Just trying to get through this, just trying to get through this cold. And like ever since where I was saying off the air before we got on that it was probably from like Wednesday, Thursday on. And I know I got it from my kids because my kids the week prior to that they were all like snot nose and stuff, so I knew it was going to happen. Not to mention too the weather changing, like it went from like hot to just cold.
yeah, the
So
barometric
that
pressure has
probably, yeah,
changed.
so that probably didn't help me either. So it's okay though. But Ethan's in full swing now for like hockey. He's loving it. He's
Good for
improving
him.
every week, so he plays every Saturday and Sunday, with me playing on Sundays too as well. So it's busy, man. Just had a
I
golf
saw
tournament.
you sent me that snipe.
Yeah, that was a good
Pretty
one. I
nice.
got lucky that my cousin Sam actually got it on video. So she's like, as soon as you grab the puck, I just started recording. So
That's awesome. You
it
caught the
was
goalie going against the grain, eh?
it was perfect timing. And you know what? I shot one earlier in the game, and he made a really nice glove save on me, like full extension snap, like beautiful glove save. So I give credit where credit's due. To I skated by, tap on the pads, like, hey, nice grab.
Yep.
But yeah, my hockey team's buzzing right now too. So hockey in my life is very good right now. So that's definitely going. What
Good
else are
for
you
you.
doing? Like, I know you got school and everything going on, but what else you got going on? Just
Well,
pretty.
I'm coaching Essex High School volleyball. That's it's going okay. Team's record isn't good, but it's disappointing because I know our team is better than the record would say,
Mhm.
and that's the sad part. The positive part is we're in tier one, so we automatically make playoffs. And I think once we get the playoffs, when it extends from best 2 out of 3 to best 3 out of 5, I think that's where we're going to shine.
Mhm.
And I'm very confident with the team we have. It's just lots of attitude things that needed to be addressed early on, which led to we dug ourselves a hole. We're coming out of it now, but it's like
Yeah.
attitude needs to be adjusted, and I think we're in the right mindset now.
Mhm.
Outside of that, I'm playing in league volleyball in Windsor, which is going really well. Like it was so awesome because last week they had a guy put in who I recognized immediately because he walks in the gym. I'm like, oh man, whoever's team this guy's gonna be on is gross. His name's Eric Reno. Shout out to him. He doesn't listen to this, but he's a guy who's 6'3", and you know what his max touch is? So for reference, I'm like 6', 6'1". I touch 10'5", which is 5 inches above the basketball rim. So I can dunk a volleyball, not a basketball. So this guy's 6'3". Guess what he touches?
What?
11'9".
Oh, got some
I
spring.
kid you not, he has his full rib cage, like belly button, over the volleyball net, and he's going straight down.
That's crazy.
Like I'm like,
dude. He's gonna get a scholarship.
well, he already did. He
Okay,
played
there you go.
Humber College, which is
There you
like the
go.
best Ontario college.
Boom. There you go.
Yeah, and guess what? He got put on my team.
Beautiful.
I was playing with him, and like I felt like he pumped my tires. First play of the game, I got set and absolutely crushed one. He goes, "Okay, let's go. We got a player on our team," and I'm like, that made me feel like,
Yeah.
bam! I was on a pedestal right there. I was like, "Let's
fucking
go,
baby.
let's go." This guy thinks I'm good. Beautiful, awesome. But no, I set him one, and he crushed it about 3 times as hard. But
Mhm.
anyway, that's just the fun stuff in my life. But moving on to hockey.
Yeah, bro.
I've been doing some social media work for the best team in Junior C,
Mhm.
which we can have a look at that if you want to open things up.
Yeah, man. So 73s. They are absolutely humming. We're 11-0.
Yeah.
Just the boys. Cavan is the goalies are unreal right now. Defense
Both
is
goalies
playing
are
great.
unreal.
Lines, everybody's firing. Once in a while, we get into a little bit of, we start going to the box a little bit again, kind of, and then I start thinking about last year, and I'm like, no, 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 guys. But then that usually,
Yeah.
Coach Rideout usually reels that in pretty quick.
Oh,
so.
dude, he knows what he's doing behind that bench.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, does he ever. Like, both Mark and Matt,
as
well as is it? I always forget it. I think it's Ryan Best is his name.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay, yeah. Those guys, like, outstanding coaching crew.
Mm-hmm.
We're 11-0. Like, come on.
They have the perfect balance. Not to mention, we're one of the toughest I think we are the toughest coaching staff in the league too, as well. But we don't need that.
Yeah, if there was
for our coaches, but look at them. Like
if there was a free for all between the coaches, I can guarantee you Matt and Mark are coming out on top.
I'm putting my house on them. Let's put it that way. Those guys.
Matt,
but
those are two men you do not want to tangle with.
Speaking of scraps too, like the boys have been scrapping a little bit too. Lately,
I think
right?
it's
the
you know
game
what
against
though.
Lakeshore. What happened with that? It got a little ugly, didn't it? There's some scraps in it.
From what I'm watching, they were coming after Essex, trying to ruffle our feathers. That's what it is. Of course. Because we're beating them. We just beat Lakeshore twice. Have fun with your 3-2 record. Like, what? Anyway, no, I think what are they now? They're about to be 5-2. There's a game going on actively right now.
Mm-hmm.
So they're doing better, but honestly, I think they're in 3rd or 4th right now. Blenheim's still undefeated. Never mind. They lost 6-3. So Lakeshore moves to 6-3 now.
Yeah.
And Blenheim is 8-1.
Wow.
So Lakeshore will be in 3rd. Essex is in 1st still. Blenheim in 2, and 4 is Wheatley.
Mm-hmm.
And then the bottom 3 are, I don't even know. I kind of feel sorry for them. It's pretty rough right now. The top of the league's very strong. So
yeah.
Don't want to really blame them, but what about Gabriel Piccolo?
Yes.
What about Gabriel Piccolo?
Yeah, he's doing okay. You're okay,
So,
I guess, Gabe.
I'm gonna pull up his numbers right now and read them off to everybody because
insane.
It's more. Think about ridiculous numbers, and it's more ridiculous than you'll think. So he's currently 4th in the league in scoring, which is crazy to think about. There's guys. So this is
60 teams or 62 teams.
In the whole PJHL. So all of Ontario for the Provincial Junior Hockey League. But obviously within the division, he leads by like 5 points, and I think the next closest guy is on Essex. So anyway, which is Dowling. But anyway, so Piccolo, currently Gabriel Piccolo, the captain, number 27, 11 games played, 12 goals, 12 assists, 24 points, which is good for a 2.18 points per game.
Score
Not
goal,
to mention,
Gabe.
yeah, listen to this. Listen to this, which is good enough for he's got 1 power play goal, but 6 total power play points. Listen to this. 4 shorthanded goals
I
and
know.
2 shorthanded assists. 6 shorthanded points.
He got a shorthanded
One
goal last
quarter.
game, I feel like.
1/4 of his points are shorthanded.
I know. I
What
think he got a shorty the other night.
Okay, if I'm any other team in the league right now, I'm looking at Essex and I'm going like, what the actual heck are they?
Yeah.
We dominate. Dude, the crazy thing is we still have like 3 other guys on the team with shorthanded goals. I think what's his name is 3, Kale Kuvion.
Yeah, he does.
And then I think Bugsy has 1. Bryce Bello might have 1. By the way, shout out to Bryce
too. Yeah,
Bello.
first goal.
Bryce Bello's had like 5 points in his last 2 games. He's outstanding.
But he
like,
scored his first goal though.
He scored his first 3 in this past week.
I know, but I mean, I feel like he got 2 when he got his first goal. I feel like he got 2 in the same night. I feel like he did. No.
He scored that one at home versus Lakeshore, I think, right?
Yeah, but that was goal 3. Telling you, man.
No, it was on.
I'm gonna look him up.
I watched it happen at home. It was versus a team. It might have been Dresden. It was a team. No, it was Walpole Island. It was Walpole Island.
Yeah, I wish. Doesn't this give you a game by game breakdown?
Yeah, it will. If you go to here, I'll go back to it.
Yeah, just look on his thing there and see. I could have sworn he got 2 in the one game. The game he got his first. I could have sworn he got 2.
You want to bet on it? I'm kidding.
Yeah, of course, as a guy who's probably got it right in front of me, fucker. You want to know who else I was saying too has been like this guy? I mean, works his ass off every shift. He's mucking it up in the corners. He's scoring goals. He's setting them up. Big Red, baby.
Gabe Barrett, that line has been deadly.
He's been
Gabe Barrett,
unreal,
Luke Shirk, and Carter Dubinsky.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The
3 natural wingers, but I think they got Dembo or DJ. He's playing center, right?
I think, yes, he is.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to the current skating list.
Yeah. So,
and I will tell you.
Yeah, things are good right now, man.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's real good.
So,
by the way, too, while we look this up, so I don't forget to tell everybody in this episode, the camera is going in, I think, early this week coming. So hopefully by next week or the next week or so, we should be in the full swing of things. But we'll talk about that later. I just wanted to bring that up now in case I forget.
Oh yes, yeah, of course. But so he recently had 2 in a game versus Moortown, but his first goal was scored versus Walpole Island, and that was the only goal he got that night.
Okay, but then the other game he had 2.
Yes.
Okay, I thought
so in his past 5 games, he's got 5 points. So he's point per game in his last 5 games as a defenseman and a rookie.
Also, he was out Saturday morning at Ethan's skate. It was him and Kevin.
Yeah, I thought it was my bad. I posted on the social media today thinking it was today. I'd received a text with the photo, but it was yesterday. But anyway, you know what I love about that? The integrity the players show by doing that. I think it was a week ago it was like Gabe Piccolo. They had a whole slew of the guys come out, help out with Timbits, help out with the Essex Minor Hockey Association, and it's thrilling because to those guys, there's no difference between them or an NHL player.
Yeah, but that's where it all starts, man.
They look up to him. When I was a little kid, I didn't even play hockey, but those guys were like, they're superstars. You saw them in town, you were like, whoa. Yeah. Like I was like, I go to school with Liam Hall. Like, that's pretty cool.
Now we're like, hey, Aldi.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've known Liam a long time, but like even just growing up, like when I got my shirt signed when they won in 2015 by Tyler Scott. Like, I was as tall as Scotty. But Scotty, I love Scotty.
Scotty's been on here.
Yeah, well, it was just his birthday the other day, so happy birthday to that
Happy
beauty.
birthday. Yeah. Yeah.
What a
yeah.
legend. Cut from Lakeshore, but then he comes out and just one of the greatest 73s of all time.
He's so funny, man.
So clutch. So
Beauty.
clutch.
Absolute beauty.
So on the outlook, though, we've got Essex versus Blenheim on Tuesday.
That's good, though. Let's go. Test time.
Yes, sir. The top two teams in the division. I mean, Blenheim just got pumped, so they're going to be looking to not repeat that on Tuesday. It's going to be a tough night. Their first line is very reminiscent of, I don't know if any of you older hockey fans out there, I don't want to date you or anything, but first line, it looks all very similar on Blenheim to the Legion of Doom in Philadelphia. Just giants.
Really?
Like, they got Tate Bowden, who's 6'3", 220 pounds. And they've got Darby Lemieux, who's 6'2", 200. And then they've got this new kid on the right wing. I forget his name, but they're just giants. Like, and they score. They got heavy shots. Like,
then
we'll
this is
see.
a good test, then. This is a
very
real
good test. And
like
they got good goalies too. Don't sleep on Jake Van Coyley. He's a good goalie. There's a lot of teams this year, like especially I gotta hand it to Lakeshore. They've got top 3 goalie in the league in Bo Porowski. He is insane. OHL drafted.
It's crazy the hockey around in this area.
Like,
man.
it's so stacked that you have OHL drafted players playing junior C. Like, that's just mind blowing.
Why do you think a lot of them aren't up in junior B? They just sees a little bit of a lighter.
There's no
schedule?
teams. And it's fun. They want to win.
Yeah.
LaSalle's going to win. LaSalle is good.
Oh, yeah.
But they also kind of had their roster set in stone, right? They've got younger guys. They got guys they want to move up to the OHL. That's that. The guys who are 03, 04s, they're kind of like, OHL's pretty much past them at this point.
Yeah.
And they're coming off a championship. So let's keep it going.
Yeah, I would.
That's what they think.
Yeah.
You know what? And it's also the nearest team that Leamington would have been playing now that their junior A is in London. So it's always a road trip. You're not just getting in the car and going 20 minutes. It's okay, let's take a 2-hour trek. So
yeah.
It's not that bad. I mean, I get it. You got a team bus and stuff, and it's good for bonding. But at the same point, you got school and stuff, and practices are going to be mandatory if you want ice time, because that's how it rolls when you're with the better clubs.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to push shade or say that Essex doesn't do that, because I'm sure Mark keeps a very, very tight ship there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But yeah, I just love what Essex has going right now. They have the right mindset and the right heart for the game. All those guys lay it out on the line every night. Especially guys like Gabe Barrett, Kale Cuvion. Like,
you know how dialed those coaches are? So the game against Lakeshore. So E and I go, I give our fans and the 73 fans the like videos prior to the game and this and that. So after we did that or whatever, the boys are warming up and I look up in the stands and Mark and Matt are up there, right out. So naturally I go up and say hi and this and that, and I'm shooting the shit with Matt, and I'm like, what are you guys doing up here? Like, I haven't seen you guys up here during a warm up before. He's like, we want to see who's humming. So, and I'm telling you, they watched that warm up. They watched almost the whole warm up sitting up there.
Wow.
Just standing on the railing, watching the boys warm up. Seeing who's taking it seriously, who's doing what they should be doing, who's shooting good, they're dialed, bro.
I like the no holds barred style, the no mercy. Like, they're going in there blasting teams.
Let me tell you
something.
And
I want to say something to the fans who might be a bit more old fashioned in mindset, or maybe not even that, just the sense that it's a bit more respectful. When I post something as a representative of the 73s, I do it with the utmost respect for the opposing team.
Yeah.
Who has the guts to step on the ice with Essex.
Yeah.
I meant no disrespect. I believe the term I used was blast, which I thought it was quite apropos for the score of 13-0. But with that being said, sorry if it offended you, but
Is that guy that was talking on the PJ?
we don't have to say anything.
No, but
I'm just saying
I just mean, is that the one that is that
it could be.
Okay, well, if it is, whoever, well, I'm okay. I won't say it.
Yeah. Anyway,
you know
I'm
me.
just
I'm a
saying
complete hothead.
I wanted
so.
to do my due diligence and put it out there that
That's
sorry that you
fine.
feel that way. I'll try and use more kind terminology. The score won't change though. 13-0's 13-0.
Yeah, and I'm sorry. Yeah, like I post every goal, like goal and assist and everything, and the reason why I do that is so families who aren't there and everything can
Exactly.
see what the guys are doing.
Give the guys respect where it's due. A
Yes.
kid scored that goal.
Yeah.
It's not, this goal just magically appeared there. No,
So we're
you
not
have to
doing it to
give
be an
them just
asshole.
as much credit.
If it
No.
offends you, sorry. If you're still mad,
Yeah, it's
have a
just
lap.
the
Take a
nature
lap.
of hockey. That's going to happen. And we totally, as we've said before, we understand those teams. It's a different side of the market where,
and it's junior hockey, man.
yeah, they're trying to build up a team in their own way, and they go about it in their own way. And that's the end of that story. Now, you want to move on to some NHL stuff? Or
Yeah, baby,
right.
let's do it.
So,
the Red Wings, obviously, the Cat today.
Yeah, so the Red Wings are just, they're actually heavily outdoing my expectations for them.
We are early though.
I was, but I wasn't negative on them, but at the same point, I was like, well, the division's stacked. I failed to mention that the Red Wings lead that stacked division as of right now. 5-1 feels pretty good to start the year when you're averaging 5 goals a game.
Felt good for the Lions too. Wah, wah.
It also felt good for Michigan, who beat Michigan State.
Oh my God.
I'm a State fan.
That was a beatdown.
Ooh.
But
the Go Green turned black and blue, man. We got
everywhere.
we got pumped.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the Red Wings stats right now, they're currently 6th in goals against average, 1st in goals per game, 1st in power play percentage, and 9th in PK percentage. Pretty good, considering there's 32 teams in the league.
They're okay, I guess.
Yeah, best offense, no big deal. Oh, not to mention, we have the top 2 point leaders of the league in Larkin and Debrincat, and the most goals in the league in Alex Debrincat. How's that one feel, Sens fans?
Oh, Drew will love that.
Well, we don't need them. Oh, really? I bet you'd like those 8 goals in 6 games. Maybe you wouldn't be like 1-4 right now.
I want to see them play the Leafs right now.
Listen, would you want $7 million for Debrincat? Nah, man. Forget that. How about $5 million for an .880 save percentage Jonas Korpisalo? That's it. Yeah.
We'll take it. Yeah, but the thing is, though, with him actually wanting to be here too, you're gonna get a little more out of him. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
Oh, no, I get that. He didn't really want to be in Ottawa. That was pretty clear. But he's insane.
Yeah, he's nuts in Detroit.
He's fast. His release is cracked.
I will
say though, did you see Larkin's goal today?
Yeah.
That was the goal in the night. He had this much space to put that.
Yeah. There's a rocket too.
Welcome to the dungeon. D-Boss is in town, baby.
What I like too is they brought back the old goal horn.
So, okay.
From the Joe.
I do like that. It's not the same one though.
No, I know, because the same one's up in the arena. I know that.
Yeah, I read it. It's actually a combination of modern. It's the same model, but it's a combination of 2 modern horns. It's a combo between. They got it as close as they could to the old Joe. Yeah. It's a combo between Florida and Arizona's goal horns.
I like the Joe goal horn.
When Steve Yzerman puts it in the net from the blue line in double OT.
I know,
yeah, I like that.
I think how cool would that have been for the old goal horn to just go out of Joe Louis and into Little Caesars?
It doesn't work. The sound systems are completely different. How it's wired. Like one's Bose and the other's like, I forget the other name of it, but they changed the speaker completely for the NHL. It's like mandatory or something. I read it about it briefly, but anyway, it sounds pretty much the same.
Yeah,
the tone is the same.
I like it.
Oh, I love it. And the
Yeah, they're playing Eminem. That's
Eminem.
cool too. I was like Eminem, or who would be the other one? What would you play? The only other one can be Kid Rock.
Yeah,
After a
you could
goal.
do. I mean, you could do. I guess
Bob
"Don't
Seger.
Stop Believing." You could make that as instead of a win song, you could make it a goal song.
Mm. Is Bob Seger from Detroit?
You like
I feel I
old
feel
time
like
rock
he
and
is.
roll. You're
I'm gonna look
saying,
it
or
up real quick. I could be wrong on that.
but I will say though, that's my it's everything is clicking right now. Like their decor, Shane Gosh has been a revelation.
Yes,
Jake,
Bob Seger is from Detroit.
there you go. Good call, Anthony.
That'd be
Yeah,
cool though. Like I don't know. I like you gotta play a banger after a goal.
you
You
do.
have to, especially after a goal horn like that. Come on.
Like they're their off the rush has changed so much. Wings used to be a slow team. Debrincat is just as fast as
So
Larkin. Off
my
the rush.
my like in-laws, they're Leaf fans, and they were telling me we were watching the game today, the Wings game. They're like they're fun to watch. They were
Hmm.
saying like they're because they're everywhere, man. They shoot the puck a lot too, so which is nice
Yeah.
now. Rip it. Our goal, our or sorry, our not our goal, our motto. So our little cheer or whatever that we do every week is kind of because of me, because of what I kept saying in the room. And my exact words was to our team is shoot the fucking puck. That's what I tell people. And I'm telling you, I know we're a beer league team, but I bet you we fire 40 a game.
And that's what you got to do. Look at
And
the 73s. They average like
yeah,
50 shots a game.
that's crazy. I know. But yeah,
They like, and when I say that, okay, once again, back to not being disrespectful, but like, it looks with certain teams, not naming specific ones, it looks like a AAA team versus a house league team. They just skate circles around them, and they're in the zone for 5 minutes. They get 3 line changes in.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. Nuts. But did you know that Toronto does not visit Little Caesars Arena this year? You want to know why? Because
How's that work out?
that game's being played in Sweden.
Don't we play 2 at home every year versus Toronto?
I'm telling you, this year I'm almost
I don't we
positive.
have to play every divisional team 4 times?
I don't know, but I'm telling you right now, I could have sworn I heard that.
Really?
Yeah, that Toronto doesn't come to Little
So if I
Caesars
go to the
Arena.
schedule right now,
I could be wrong, but
versus
I'm just saying.
Toronto at home, is it a November game?
I think so, yeah. You look that up. I'll look up the Wings Leafs Global Series game, and then we'll know a date. And
No, they only play 3 times, eh? That surprises me. I thought you had to play a team 4 times. I'm only seeing 3 times, and the one versus is Red Wings will be home, but I believe that is the one that is being played in Sweden.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a 2 p.m. game. Yes, it is. That is the one. So Friday, October 17th. So they only play 3 divisional games. That's kind of odd because it's 2 against every other division.
and the Wings home game is in fucking Sweden.
I mean,
It's
we're
right
pretty
here.
much all
So
Swedish, but
November 17th is the day.
like look at our prospects. We got Jonathan Berggren, we've got Simon Edvinsson, we've got Lucas Raymond on our team, we've got Elmer Soderblom.
The
Like
first
the
one
whole
you
team is
said,
Swedish.
who did you say the first one?
First name?
Yeah.
Jonathan Berggren.
Yes, he just got called back up.
He played tonight.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He just got called back up. I seen that the other day too.
Yes,
I
sir.
want to see them play Toronto right now. That'd be a
Toronto's
good,
3-2.
I know, but that'd be a good test though.
It would. Because they got a goal scorer who's pumping as well. How about Matthews back-to-back Hatties to
He's
open the
nasty.
season?
As much as I
I-
talk shit sometimes to rile up my buddies, he's sick.
For sure.
Like,
He's
nasty.
gross. Everyone would want him.
Yeah, I know. That's how they always get me. They always like. So you tell me that
if the Red Wings could get him, you wouldn't want him. I'm like, fucking right, I want him. Are you kidding me? Like
I
all day
listen.
long.
If the only thing that gets me about Austin Matthews is just not like Austin Matthews, the person I wouldn't want. The player, sure,
Yeah.
but like I wouldn't buy a Matthews. And I swear this, if he ever comes to the Wings, I would never buy a Matthews shirt or jersey. Sure, I'd be happy as heck if he scored the game-winning goal in for a Stanley Cup, but just not a fan of the player.
Yeah.
Now, Alex Debrincat, I may or may not have some things in order for him, but like I've just been so impressed. And also the league this year, it's pretty different, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Like some of the stronger teams in our division. How about Boston open up 4-0?
I know.
Start
And
the year
everybody
again.
thought they would be like shit.
There's still time, just like there's time with the Wings to fall off. To be fair, I think they've also had some pretty weak opponents though, right?
Mm-hmm. Still,
Like I
though.
don't think they faced anyone who's big, like
Who's
really
that,
good yet.
Boston?
Yeah,
I'm not
I don't
sure.
think so. Also, what about Philadelphia? 3-1-1. I know
Torts.
obviously we're very early, but like
Torts.
I thought Philly was
Giving
going
it
to
to
be
'em.
bottom of the league, man. Well, it's not really Torts. Obviously, Torts is parts of it, but Carter Hart,
Mm-hmm. Kinda
big.
hot.
Kata Hot, if he can carry them to the playoffs, which I still don't think is going to happen, but Vesna caliber,
Oh yeah.
because he's got all the makings. It's like John Gibson in Anaheim. You're just like, get that guy out of there.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't fit their like he's gonna wreck the rebuild. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like they
Oh,
want to be bad, so they can get a top pick. Which this year it's gonna be like Macklin Celebrini or Cole Iserman. No relation to Steve, different spelling, but. And even Columbus is 3-2. Speaking of which, did you see the hit on Laine?
Oh,
Rasmus Anderson
yeah.
got
Let's fucking talk about that then real quick. What did you think of it? Do you think it's
complete.
worth? Do you think it's worth 4 games?
I thought I should have got more.
Really? I thought
Yes.
I should have got like 1.
A buddy completely left his feet on a guy who was bending over,
That's
and
why
the
he
puck
would
was
get.
not even on his stick.
That's why he would get 1. I would only give him 1. I don't know if I'm harsh or whatever, but when you're skating in the last minute of a game in the middle, looking at your fucking laces, like, you know what I mean? He was in a bad spot, dude.
They were down by
Oh.
like 3, and he was dumping it in.
I know, but he was on. No, he was at his own fucking blue line.
Yeah, and he threw it to the end. Dude, the puck.
I
The
think he
puck
was
is like.
wasn't he shooting for an empty net? I think he was.
There might have been
shooting
an empty
for- I
cage.
think
The
he
puck was
shooting
off his
for an
stick
empty-
for
I
like.
think he was shooting for an empty net.
It was completely late. It was from a like back rear angle, and he left his feet and his shoulder directly to the head.
Is there any time frame on his injury?
I think he's just listed as day to day right now
Yeah,
for
so
like
then-
concussion protocol.
One game. The guy who was it who actually hit him?
Rasmus Anderson.
He appealed it,
Yeah, I know.
or he's
That's
or he's
dumb.
going to. I could see him dropping it or going to 2 games, especially if he comes back after only day to day.
What's the point of a suspension then? What's the point of the league establishing something?
Well,
There
I said
shouldn't be
then-
an. What do
just-
you really need the extra
Then just give him 1.
$100,000 or not even? It'd be like 10 grand a game.
Pocket change. To those guys.
Actually, no, it'd be less than that for him. What's he make? Like 6 mil. So $6,000
I
a
think
game.
he's kind of lucky that he kind of slipped or whatever there, because I think if he would have stood up the way he was looking and stuff, if the hit would have actually, I think it would have been a lot worse, man. If he was more up, I think it would have been worse.
Oh, speaking of which, today in the game, only people who will have seen the game will know this because it's not going to be played on highlights or anything. I thought I watched someone break their neck. There's a great big tall guy, Adam Rajika, on Calgary. He went in behind the Wings net, and Reimer tripped him, trying to poke the puck away. He did a complete flip, and his head went like directly into the corner, and his feet were up in the air. I thought he cracked his neck, and I was like,
Whole
"Oh my
crowd,
gosh!"
"Ooh."
Like it was like when Tavares got hit in the head by Perry. Like it was like
Oh yeah, that was
it
crazy.
was like you cringe like. Ugh.
Yeah, that was pretty nuts. But yeah, freaking. So if you're on player safety,
Yeah.
What are you giving him on that hit?
Probably 5.
Really?
5 games. Intent to injure, because it's the play is the off of his stick. He's coming from behind. He leaves his feet, and the player is in a compromised position.
Mm-hmm.
That's like 3 no-nos,
Yeah.
4 no-nos in a row. Now, if it was like if he's in their zone, like the Scheifele hit, remember that?
Yeah.
That I could get 2 or 3
Yeah, for sure.
because it's just a charge, and you're like trying to protect the goal.
Mm-hmm.
But there, it's like, bruh, he's 60 feet up ice, shooting it wide. The puck's already off his stick for like 20 feet, and you jump like you're Superman or Super Mario, just
Heads up,
straight into
kids.
his head. Poor Laine can't catch a break. The guy's like the softest 6'5" guy ever.
I know, but still, though, what is the number one thing? Pick your damn head up, especially in the
He was
middle
on
of
one
the-
knee.
Huh?
He was on one knee.
Wasn't hold on? Let me look at this real quick.
He was on one knee. He was following through on like a slap pass back into their zone. And then he gets blasted.
Well, I'll be quicker to look it up on TikTok. Yeah, I definitely want to look at it again then. Because I was like, at first, I'm like, to me, at first glance, to me, it didn't look that bad. I was like, oh, I can understand that he got hurt, but
No, it's pretty ugly.
okay, here, I got it right here. All right, so he's going, shooting. He was still on, no, he was on his feet still. When
He's
the
on
guy
he's
first made
like
contact,
okay. Buddy is like he's pretty much bent right over. Like
Yeah, but
it's
I
such a
think-
weird like look at this angle though. Like when they show the angle from their zone, it's bad. He came from behind, like that's bad.
think so?
Yeah.
Because I'll be honest with you, if I'm that guy, I'm stepping up to throw that hit too.
The puck is already like 15 feet
Puck
away
is
from
already
him.
across center ice when he makes contact, but
Yeah.
you know what? At that point, fuck it. I'm hitting him anyways. You're already like, there's no way he's gonna be able to stop now. Like,
Just
but
I think it's just stupid to be a part of hockey to just hit someone for the sake of hitting them with
yeah,
a minute
it
left.
was a little bit of
in
a
the
bonehead
head.
play. Yeah, it was a bonehead play, but
Like no, it's for that it's the same to me as a knee on knee. Like you're trying to take the guy out of the play because you know he's a good player.
yeah.
So screw it, let's get stupid and start hit someone. Like
Mhm.
come on, you're a better Anderson's a better player than that. I expect him to hold himself with a higher standard than that
Mhm.
because he's a good defenseman. Oh yeah, thanks for the win by the way. I forgot he's suspended tonight. Probably
Yeah.
would have been a bit of a different score if you had your best defenseman, but
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah,
our
it's
best
not-
defenseman's not stupid. He hits people clean. He's probably the best in the league at it.
yeah, that's
Next to
fine, man.
Truba.
Oh,
Truba is
Truba.
Truba sends people to the shadow realm.
Yeah,
He's insane.
you go to the quiet room when you get hit by him. That's crazy. Anything else happen in the league or going on that you want to like? What else we got, bro? I know you had some stuff.
Colorado's a wagon.
Yeah, of course, and not
5-0. Dallas 3-0-1.
That's beauty. Joel Hammer.
Vegas 6-0.
Yeah,
Best
and
start
they're the-
for
yeah,
defending
best
cup
start,
champs.
like ever, isn't it?
Yeah.
All
I think
time?
it's tied with the 83 Oilers or 84 Oilers,
Oh yeah, okay.
which if you look at that roster, you're going to giggle. You got like Esa Tikkanen,
Gretzky, Messier.
Wayne Gretzky, Paul Coffey, Messier. Who was the
Oh.
other guy on his wing there? Yari Curry,
Wasn't Glenn Anderson there too?
Glenn Anderson, Grant
Grant Fuhrer and that.
Fuhrer in net.
Dirty.
Mike, what's his name? Was Mike Gartner there or whatever his name was? Or did he ever play for them?
No, Gartner played
Capitals.
in Rangers.
Okay, there's
I
someone
think
else
he
who I'm
won
trying to.
Didn't he win the cup with the Rangers in '94?
We're gonna look at this right now
Here
because
we
there is
go.
a
We're
guy I'm
just
trying to
looking-
think of.
Man, we need a guy to just be on air with us just to research shit while we're talking about it. That's what
19. We're gonna look up the 1985 Oilers.
apply
This guy-
within people.
I'm gonna have a look at the squad because there is someone who I'm trying to think of. Glenn Anderson is who I was trying to think of. Okay,
Hey,
No, Craig McTavish. That's who it
Okay,
was.
yeah.
Craig McTavish. That's the guy
Wasn't
who I
he
was
like
thinking
one of
of.
the last guys in the NHL to play and not wear a helmet?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I'm fucking humming
You're
tonight.
you're dialed. Yeah, it was Craig Anderson. He was a
Yeah.
good third line center for them. He was gross. And he coached for a long time. He's still coaching as an assistant with the Blues.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he
He was the
played
head
there
coach of the
too,
Oilers
wasn't he?
there for
Didn't he?
when they were leading up to getting drafting Taylor Hall.
Mhm.
But also Connor McDavid's hurt.
Yeah, I seen it's only going to be about a week or two.
Yeah, my fantasy team though. Actually, he's not had that good of a start.
No,
I mean, he's point per game, which any other
pretty
player in the
bad.
league, you're
You
like,
say
oh,
that.
but McDavid, obviously, after a 153-point campaign, you're looking for a bit more than 5 points in 5 games.
It's funny that we say that. He's off to a bad start. He's a point a game.
Like, yeah, but they're all assists. He's only got
Oh,
one
shit.
goal.
It's funny though.
He's only got one goal. It's been Draisaitl. It's
It
been
was
all
a beauty
Draisaitl.
goal though. It
It
was that
was.
one he was like spinning on his knees, popped up, and then sniped. I think that was Minnesota they were playing against. Look it up.
Was it Minnesota or Nashville?
Look it up.
All right, I will.
I don't know. It's one of those two teams though. You could be right. Let's see how dialed I am tonight. I'm probably fucking wrong here. It's just knowing me. Getting too cocky.
Um,
Oh,
yeah, it was versus. Oh, sorry, it was just. Yeah, it was versus them, I believe. Connor McDavid. Yep, yeah, it was versus the Preds.
oh. All right, I'm back. I'm back to reality.
Dun, 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 dun. All right. But anyway,
Stop fucking around and talk
all
hockey.
right, yeah. So I also want to talk a little bit on the outlook of this year's draft. Just a little bit. So for anyone who's wondering, yeah, last year's draft was pretty stacked.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But it seems like every year the pool gets bigger for elite players.
Mhm.
These next two drafts are going to be generational. Like altering, like the top 5 of this year, which as of right now, I think I'll give a rough ranking in my head. I think it is like obviously Macklin Celebrini is his name. So he plays USHL, United States Development Program, I believe. Same with Cole Iserman, it's spelled Eiserman, so different spelling, but still a goated name. Then there's, I would say, Ivan Demidov, who probably has the highest ceiling, but obviously there's a Russian factor. But Ivan Demidov, everyone, do yourself and your eyes a favor. Look up this kid's highlights.
Snipe.
Insane puck handling ability. Like Connor McDavid level of puck handling ability. Decent speed, not quite the McDavid speed, but a shot. He's a sniper. And then I'd say it's probably between a few different guys. Kiviharu would be up there, who's a defenseman. People are saying he's like a left-handed Miro Heiskanen, so we already know how that goes. And Adam Juracek, the younger brother of David Juracek, who was drafted top 10 by Columbus 2 years ago.
Speaking of Columbus and being drafted, Fantilli got his first goal too.
I seen that. And Leo,
That's
well, I
awesome.
think the entire top 3 has already had their goals. Hey,
But okay, go. I don't want to interrupt you. I just
No,
thought because I heard you say
not at all. No.
draft pick,
Those are the
so
top 5. So everyone, also a few other notable names: Artyom Levshunov. Who else would I go through and say? Trevor Connolly. He's going to be up there. Although there's some attitude question there. Like just a lot of defensemen this year too. Logan Hensler. He's another one who's up there. The best goalie, I think Yamil Vinny is drafted this year. He's supposed to be like really good. Like highly elite good. Like possibly franchise goaltender.
Also too. What's his name scored his first goal at home too? There, Bedsy.
Yes, sir, he did.
It was a
Beauty.
snipe too. It was
It was a
that-
nice pass.
Yeah,
T
that
Hall.
was right on a tape. No one around him. He's skating into the slot. That kid's got
Glove side, clean glove side.
cannon.
Burned him. Burned him.
Well, do you see
But,
the forearms on him? Fuck, they're as big as my thighs. Like forearms on that kid.
I know he's got such a weird build. Like
Mhm.
all of his muscles in his forearms and legs.
He has a hockey build.
Yeah.
That's what he is. He has the hockey.
But he
build.
like carries no like weight elsewhere. He has like no chest or shoulders. He's just kind of like,
But his
and you
thighs
look at his arms and they're
on his
yoked.
waist, yeah.
But no, props like also you want to talk about rookies who are having good campaigns. Look at Logan Cooley. And there's another team, Arizona. They look good.
They do.
They look good. And they have a good goalie behind them in Karel Melka. They look good.
It's weird seeing some of these teams that we didn't really expect to get off to roaring starts that are just coming out of
I
the
did
gate.
not expect Detroit to be like the best team in the league right now. Next to obviously Vegas and Colorado. But like,
Nice to be in the conversation for a little bit, anyways.
yeah, I think
Eventually, I think obviously everything.
I think the benchmark this year would be 40 wins.
Just make
If
the
we
playoffs.
can get to 40.
Make the playoffs. That's our goal. Get in.
Yeah, now after the start it should be, but I'm saying my goals.
Mhm.
40 wins. It's too good of a division to like say playoffs is like a lock. Obviously Buffalo struggled to start, like Thompson had a rough start, but like I still believe in them as a team that can do well. Devin Levi's had his goaltending hasn't really been there. Sorry to say, because he was on my fantasy team. You've been dropped, Devin, but
Want to know who I want to play in the first round if they make the playoffs?
no sense.
Fucking no, the Leafs, because then it's like guaranteed that they're going to go on to the second round.
Ironically, that probably would be the matchup because the Leafs are going to finish first. It'd
Oh,
probably be 1 versus 4.
Leaf fans are out there just slugging their steering wheels right now. I love it.
I'd honestly want to play the
Chirp. They're a
Sens.
good team, obviously. I'm just chirping, as always.
New Jersey looks pretty good too.
Yeah. Those Hughes
Like,
kids, man.
Jack
Jesus,
Hughes.
all those Hughes
And
kids.
I
All
want to
the
give a big
14 of them in the league.
the parents just like had a production line going of
Leave
good
her
hockey
alone, bud.
players.
Leave her alone. Jesus. But yeah, go
But-
ahead.
But I would say a guy on that New Jersey team who does not get enough credit, Jesper Bratt.
Yes.
Guy is insane.
Mhm.
I think he's like, he's like 3rd or 4th in league scoring right now, or top 10 anyway, top 5, I believe. He is just a machine.
What's Meyer been doing?
He's been doing good as well. He's had like, he's very spotty, you know. He'll have a game where he puts up 3 points, and then he'll go 3 games without
I was
scoring.
gonna say I haven't heard his name lately, so that's why I was kind of wondering what he's been doing.
I don't even remember what they paid him out.
Moolah.
Yeah, how much was
Lots
it?
of it. Lots
8
of it.
something?
Was he 8x8?
Might have been.
Timo Meyer contract. I'll look him up.
We're doing lots of searching tonight, but I like it. I like having little discussions here and there. Also, random trivia question. My dad sent me this the other day.
Oh,
Who do you think is the all-time leader in plus minus? I got the answer correct because I had heard it before, but I want to ask you.
oh, oh my God! Am I allowed hints or no?
Sure. I'll give you 2 hints.
Team.
Montreal.
Era.
1970s and early 80s. You get
Like-
1 guess, by the way.
I don't know if he played there in the early 80s, but I can just throw it out there?
Yeah.
Matthew Schneider.
No.
That's a kind
You were
of
close, though. It
That's-
was a defenseman. Larry
Oh.
Robinson.
I was gonna fucking say that too. That's what pisses me off. Damn it.
Larry
I was
Robinson,
thinking
yep.
Robinson, but I thought that would have been an obvious answer, so I didn't think that was it. If you were asking trivia questions,
It's Larry Robinson by like a mile.
Dash one.
You know who's second all time, and he only played like a half a normal career?
Matthew Schneider.
No,
I'm
Bobby
trying-
Orr.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Isn't Schneider like younger than that?
I don't know, man. I was
Wouldn't
just
he?
throwing it
Wouldn't he
out
be
there
like
'cause I knew
late
he played
80s?
there. I don't know.
Like, wasn't he on the team that won in
I'm just
80?
talking out of my ass. I don't know a lot of the
86,
guys
I think he
anymore.
won with them, right?
I feel like did he win with them in '93?
With Kirk Muller and all them.
That '93 team they had was redonkulous.
Yeah. Well, who was the? What was the one center's name there? The Dutch guy, Van whatever, not Van Dam. Come on, help me out here.
Jean Claude, Jean Claude Van Damme. Friend.
No, not the mixed, not the karate guy, the Taekwondo or what's his name from Kickboxer and
Roundhouse.
Bloodsport. Great movies, but no,
Bloodsport is a bomb movie.
I love it. I love it. But I gotta look this up.
Like
Oh
I
my
said,
gosh.
apply within for researcher while we're on the air here.
1993 Montreal Canadiens. Oh, I think they also would have had Valeri Bure, Pavel's little brother.
You want to know who else was on that team?
Who?
Our boy Gilbert Dion.
And Guy Carbonneau.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Serge Savard was still
by
there.
the way,
Big John Leclerc. Who was it?
Meyer deal was a
Lyle Odeline. The guy who I accidentally called Matthew Barnaby.
That's so funny. By the way, going back to the Meyer deal,
Yeah.
8 years, 70,400,000. It averages out to 8.8. So 8 years, 8.8.
Wow. That's too much money. That one's going to hurt them maybe. But Vincent Damphus.
Yeah.
Damphouse. That's who it was. Filthy.
Yeah. Wore
The
one of
Flying
biggest
Dutchman.
fucking helmets in the league. You wore the old Jofa helmet with the fucking visor.
Dude, I swear it gave you like plus 10 speed. Every guy who wore that helmet was nuts.
That helmet was so
Hey, scores a goal.
worst helmet in the league.
Jaromir Jagr, baby.
He had a Jofa too.
Yeah, he did. It barely
Same
fit on
thing.
his head.
Jofa was like the shit back in the day, man. Like
What about Cooperalls?
obviously I'm like what 2 times your age almost. So
What about
but,
the old Cooperalls, eh? They wear the pants right down to the legs.
So funny story. When we first started playing hockey, me and Drew, when we first started playing them, Drew wore those. Drew had them on when we first started playing.
Yep.
I was like,
It was pretty
"Ah,
popular in junior hockey.
nerd. But yeah, but it was
Pretty popular in junior hockey to wear those. Like all the OHL guys. Like there's videos of when Spitz would play London, like back when they were feuding.
yeah.
And he had
Jofa
Brendan
fucking helmets, visors that go down to your lips.
Brendan Shanahan.
Yeah.
He was one tough bird.
Oh, he still is, I'm sure.
Shanny, yeah. He was always like the perfect power forward, like balance of skill, toughness.
He'd hit, he'd fight, he'd score, he'd set you up.
He also is a pretty good chirper.
Oh, I can only
When he's
imagine.
sitting out in the box and that girl comes over,
Oh,
tells her
yeah,
to
he
put on
does
some
do that.
deodorant.
No, I think he was telling her to shave her pits.
People say one of the two.
I'm thinking shave because he probably couldn't smell her from there. 'cause
I think he was kind of like going like this, and he's like,
or no, he went like, oh, and then he went like this, and he pointed, and then he went like this. So I'm thinking it was a shave thing.
we'll see. But
That's
that's funny. I'd like to get him on and ask him that. That would be cool.
All right. He'd be fucking. Well, no, I can maybe send an email to MLSE and see what if we can just never know. Gotta shoot
What about
your
me
shot,
and the GM's daughters though? I'll get in there and ask one of his daughters, "Yo, your dad, hey."
Hey, you want to come on this podcast I'm on?
Yeah.
That's funny. Freaking
But I got
anything
that
else, man?
podcast Riz.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
but I got a podcast.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "No, you don't. You're like 20. Get out of here. You're not like
Be like,
you're not
"What
having a midlife crisis. Get out of here."
the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I think it took you like a few seconds to realize.
I was like, fuck
And you're
you.
like, wait, what?
Me and you
I'm
are gonna drop
joshing
flippers
you,
when
I'm
we see each
joshing you.
other. That's it, Tristan. It's on. I'm gonna jersey. I'm gonna do the
Did
one.
I tell you? Did I show you that my mom was clutch the other day? In like this is like a month ago. Look what she picked up the other day. It was like $5 brand new at this same place as those where I got these beautiful pennants, but
Oh.
complete hockey record book. Like This book is beautiful.
So
Guess what else
now-
they have in here? Guess what else they have in here?
What?
World Junior Championship records. That is like Bob Murray. If you're listening to this, me and him would like freak out reading through this book together. We'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" But like,
I'd be like, nerds.
Bob is awesome. What a
Yeah,
good
Bob
guy.
is a beauty. Bob's a beauty.
Listen, I know it was like 3 months ago, 4 months ago, but Bob, your message on my birthday, what you wrote me, means a lot, pal. Like,
Yeah.
especially you. I already thanked you. I know,
Yeah.
but like, when's your birthday?
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
Okay, we're good. I got time to prepare here. I gotta make you like a nice post here too.
Yeah.
You're my buddy. But no, I mean, what else do we? Oh, you know what I want to go through, just
What?
briefly.
Sure.
Award winners, just the big ones.
All right.
Like who you think they're going to be this season. We got a bit of a preview here, so it's kind of
Okay.
cheating,
that's
but
all right, let's do
we'll
it.
go through. So Art Ross, who's getting the most points?
So what's okay? You're gonna have to tell me what I know all the names of the trophies.
Yeah,
but
Art
what's
Ross,
the
most points.
most points.
Yeah.
Well, now McDavid's gonna be out for a couple weeks. That's gonna set him, but I don't know
Will that
if
really
that's
change
gonna-
anything?
That's what I mean. But
Ooh.
I'd probably can I go between two guys?
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be McDavid or McKinnon.
Okay.
I'm gonna say. What about you?
Hmm.
Did I steal your picks?
No,
Oh, okay.
McKinnon would have been up there, but
You're thinking the cat, aren't you?
no.
He's like, no.
Draisaitl will be one.
Yes. Huh?
Draisaitl. I'll say Draisaitl.
Oh yeah, that's.
And then I'll say
But is him not with McDavid for a couple weeks gonna set shit back?
no. Think about it.
Normally play together anyways, unless
He's
they-
already outscoring him right now. But I'm gonna say, you know what? This is gonna sound ridiculous, but I will say Jack Hughes.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Jack Hughes.
I like it.
Write it down. Jack Hughes.
Rip it.
I was gonna say Cale Makar, but
Yeah.
as a D-man, he could still be up there.
When's last
He's
time
insane.
someone did that? Bobby
Oh,
Orr also.
that's good trivia. That's good trivia. Let me think.
I'll
You
say
get to look
Bobby
it up.
Orr.
Start looking it up right now.
You motherfucker. I'll say Bobby Orr.
Art Ross, most points.
So should I put last D man to win the Art Ross?
Yes. Most. It wouldn't be Paul Coffey, although he probably had more points than the year Bobby Orr won it. Ray Bork. All right, this guy's looking at the name right now and he's smiling.
Hey,
What? Oh, okay. So it is Bobby Orr.
he's the only defenseman to ever do it.
Really?
Yeah, he did it in.
Okay. How many points did he have?
Oh, man.
How many points did he have?
Hold on, I'm looking. So it was doing so. Holy shit, he did it twice.
Okay.
He did it in 1970 and he did it in 1975.
With how many points?
So Bobby Orr career points. I'll just do.
Or maybe just look up Bobby Orr.
Thanks, tips. Here, let me. I'll look up his hockey DB and then 70 and 75. Okay, so. So
I'm gonna get the flex in a minute because I have a feeling my statement.
he
was
had 139 points in the 70-71 season. I'm gonna guess that that's the one.
Oh man.
Okay.
Guess
And
what?
What?
Paul Coffey was beaten by him by 1 point.
Oh, really?
Most points in the season. Paul Coffey had 138 in 1988 or 85, 86. 138. Think about this. 48 goals and 90 assists. Was Bobby Orr anywhere near 50 goals? I don't think so. What was he?
And
What was he at that
hold
season?
on. And this the 74-75, so the year that he won his second Art
Yeah.
Ross, he scored 46.
Okay. So
He had
Coffee.
46 goals, 89 assists, 135 points, and had 101 PIMs.
So I think Paul Coffey owns the most goals in a season then. I think it's safe to say by a D-man.
As a defenseman.
That was also the year that Wayne Gretzky put 215 up on the league. Yeah, think about this.
It's unheard of.
They had 6 guys on their team with over a point per game that season. Wayne Gretzky, Yari Curry, Glenn Anderson, Mark Messier, Paul Coffey, and Mark Napier.
Gross. You guys are getting a lot of hockey trivia today. Shit.
I know.
What we should do is maybe from that book, maybe Tristan, if you
Mhm.
feel like it, or you can send it to me and I'll post whatever we need to do. Maybe like once a week we can throw up random trivia out of that book there.
Well, I'm going to give you a random trivia today.
Oh, we're doing this right now?
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Random trivia of the
You
day.
guys are about to
I'm gonna
witness.
close my eyes,
Oh.
flip through, point to a random paragraph. All right. Your random trivia for the day is. That's not a good one. It's not really a trivia. All right. We'll keep flipping. Okay. Random flip. Boom. All right. Pittsburgh Penguins history here. All right. Jean Pronovost, or John Pronovost, became the first Penguin to score 50 goals on March 24th, 1976 in a 5-5 tie with Boston. Pierre LaRouche became the first Pittsburgh player to reach 100 points in the same game. In a 5-4 loss in Washington in April of 1976, Pronovost reached the 100-point plateau while LaRouche scored his 50th goal. Wow, so the inverse. Pronovost ended his season with 50 goals and 52 assists, while LaRouche set a club record with 53 goals and 111 points. 2 players with 50 by 50.
That's crazy.
Or sorry, yeah, 50 times 2. So
What was the guy's one name? Pronovo, he said?
So Jean Pronovost, or Jean Pronovost, and Pierre LaRouche. This is 1976. So back when the Pens weren't very good, actually. Or, well, at least not what they were in the early 90s. Pretty crazy, eh?
Yeah, that is.
I never knew that. I didn't even know those 2 names. So there you go, everyone. You got a little bit of, we'll call it Tristan's Trivia Corner, something like that. I don't know. I'll tell you, kids, coaches.
Hold on here. I thought of something.
Are you going to fire me at?
What?
Am I going to get political and you're going to fire me?
Fuck no.
I'm kidding. But
I feel
yes,
like
I actually like when we kind of just open up and go around a bit, but because we can read through a list just fine. We're not cretins,
yeah, of course.
but
I'm trying to think because I seen or heard something. I feel like, and listen, I could be so wrong on this.
yeah.
I feel like that Pronovo guy is Larkin's grandfather
What?
because he was at a game and I could have sworn that that was the last name that they said when he scored his first goal against the Leafs. And
That was a
showed him-
nasty goal, too.
and they showed him in the stands.
Assisted by Henrik Zetterberg.
So that's why I'm trying to see.
But in order to continue airtime, I will just tell
Yeah,
everyone
go
about
ahead.
some of the
Yeah, go ahead.
other award winners. So Hart Trophy, Ant. What do you think? Who you got? That's the league MVP. Who?
I said, "Oh shit."
Oh,
League MVP.
yeah. So this isn't necessarily the player who leads in points, but someone who could carry a team.
I'm leaning on. I'm looking at Cale Makar. Could be one of those guys. I think.
Okay. I'm gonna say Jake Ottinger in Dallas.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he has a big year, and he's the guy who tops out that really good Stars team. Puts up like a 930. All right, we'll say best defenseman, Norris. I think we're both synonymous on this one.
Cale Makar.
Are you unanimous?
Yeah.
Yeah, Makar, or I'd even put maybe Miro Heiskanen up there, maybe Jacob Slavin from the Canes, guys like that. Vezina. I mean, obviously I stated Ottinger, so I'll let you say yours. Vezina, best goalie.
Could be a toss up. I do like, but we don't know if that obviously if this pace is going to pick up. But what you kind of mentioned earlier, I was kind of thinking too. But if the pace keeps up and Philly stays good, I think it's going to be Carter Hart.
And he would be in that Hart conversation as well if he puts that team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
All right, here's another trivia for you. Who is the last goalie to win the Hart Trophy?
I'm gonna say Patrick Waugh, Marty Brodeur.
Final answers?
Yes.
Okay, you're wrong.
Fuck.
Carey Price.
Who?
Price.
Carey Price. Yeah. Fuck.
2000. I
But
think
he
it was
wasn't-
2016, 2015. He had like a 934 and was insane. But anyway, so okay, rookie of the year, Calder.
Ooh. To be honest with you, the way he's kind of going right now, I think it's going to be Bedsy, man.
Really?
I think it's going to be Connor Bedard if he keeps up.
Okay. All right. I could
Is that
understand
fair?
that.
Fair?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna say Logan Cooley from
Ooh,
Arizona.
that's a good
for
pick
sure.
too. Yeah, I think it's flip a coin between him and Bedsy.
I'd even say if what's his name can have a big year with Anaheim, Leo Carlson, that kid's good. There's so many guys this year who you're kind of like, man, they could be something. Man, they could be something. Like I still think who's another team? Is Jack Quinn a rookie in Buffalo, or has he already played a lot of games? I don't know, but
One of the Quinn brothers just started this year, didn't they? Or sorry, one of the
Luke Hughes, he could
brothers,
be up
sorry,
there too.
yes.
Luke
That's
Hughes.
what I mean. I know he just started too. He's in New Jersey, right?
Yep, with his brother Jack.
Yeah. And then
But
the other one is the
Quinn.
Isn't he the captain now?
He's the captain of Vancouver.
Yeah.
Probably not for long. Watch him
Dylan
request a
Larkin,
trade.
grandpa things bugging me.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, Selke, best two-way center.
Ooh. Honestly, I look at guys like Crosby.
Really?
Yeah, I just find that he plays both ends of the ice pretty good. Like his points have kind of declined a little bit, but I feel like
I respect that.
he kind of knows that his points are kind of on a little bit of a downside, so I feel like he's playing more of a defensive role. And he's
Fair.
sick in the face-off circle, so
Yeah, I'd say Rope Hintz
yeah, that's a good one too.
or Sebastian Aho.
Yes.
But honestly, if the pace keeps up, Dylan Larkin.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's
He plays on the
crazy that we don't
PK,
even mention
and if
him,
he gets
too.
some shorthanded goals going,
Mhm.
honestly, he could even win the Hart.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If he puts this team on his
If
back
he
and
keeps
we
up,
squeak in the playoffs, and then Coach of the Year, Derek Lalonde would be a default answer for me, but I'll let you say yours.
no, that would be a good one. Another one too. I'm just trying to think of the teams right now who are yeah, Lalone I think would be a good candidate. I'm just trying to think. I like what's his name with the Lightning too, Cooper. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's never won yet.
I know. I like him a lot too though.
Yeah, if
If the Lightning can pick their
funny
shit up.
yeah, it'd be funny if this year, the year where they probably are gonna do a lot worse than they have in the past, this is the year that he wins.
Yeah.
That'd be funny. Who's in Dallas now? I feel
DeBoer?
really dumb. Who?
Peter DeBoer is
Yeah, you're right, Peter DeBoer. Good call. Windsor boy. I should have
Yep.
known that. I just had a blank because I
Dash
kept
one.
thinking
Dash
bonus.
one.
That's not a dash one. Get out of here.
That's a high
This
off the
guy's trying to
glass for me,
scrape it off
buddy.
the top. He wants every cut. But anyway, yeah, even
Who do you think's going to
he
win
win
the
it
cup?
last year. Did LA's
Who
coach win it last year? That guy be up there too. I like LA. I think they're gonna be a solid team
do you think's going to win it
to win the cup.
right now? If you had to decide,
Oh, Dallas.
think so?
They're complete.
I think Vegas is going back to back.
I think you're full of it.
I think it could
But
happen. I think
I
it
could
could
eat my
happen.
words in 9 months.
I think it could happen. I'm not saying they're gonna, but I think it could happen. They have all the right tools and they're humming right now. So if everybody can stay relatively healthy, and I'm telling you, man, we didn't think so last year either. Look what
Not getting
happened.
through Dallas in the West.
We
No.
thought that last year.
Yeah, it's because I'm a Stars fan.
I know you were thinking with your heart.
Right now, I'm being real.
Yeah.
I don't think
Oh, I know. I just think that Vegas
I
has
think
a
they're too
has a
old. I
nice
think
shot
Mark
to
Stone's
win.
gonna get hurt again.
He was pissed when that guy hit him, eh?
He lost his mind.
Guy ran him. I would have threw that hit too. I'm trying to make a team here, bro.
Mark
Pick your head up.
Mark Stone's a very scary individual.
Yeah. Oh yeah. When he as fast as he hit the ice, he was on his feet. Like
Yeah,
he
was
red hot.
bad.
Yeah. Well, he didn't think that kid was gonna throw. Did you hear him chirp him in the media after?
Yeah.
It's probably always games he's gonna play up here anyways, or something like that. Like
Yeah,
that's kind of a dick move if you ask
sure,
me.
buddy.
But
He could probably skate 5 laps around you too, but
Yeah.
but no, the thing is Mark Stone is a Stanley Cup champion now, so no one can really chirp him.
can't take that away from him.
No, he'll always have that in his back pocket. That's his playing card. Oh, what have you done? I won a cup. Oh. Wait, is he? Yeah, he is their captain. Right?
Is it?
Is he?
Yeah.
Or do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gotta be.
Stone's a captain.
Yeah. What
Um,
about? Actually, I did want to touch briefly before I probably taper it off. Pittsburgh, hey, they've had a bit of a resurgence. Their youth, they look pretty youthful, even though they got an older team. Guys like Malkin look really good out there,
mhm. I
and
know.
Crosby, and Rust, and newly acquired Riley Smith. Sorry, I'm just like yawning here, but
You okay?
yeah, Riley Smith, he looked good against the Wings. Even their goaltending is their problem, though. They've got Alex Nedeljkovic, who's, as Wings fans know, very inconsistent,
Mhm.
and Tristan Jarry.
Yeah.
They're okay. But dude, what about Optimus Rhyme? James Reimer dialing it back. Eh? He's got a shutout in his first game, and then he only allowed 2 tonight.
I think I might have solved the Larkin.
Are you still looking
problem.
that up?
Yeah.
All right, let's hear it.
I think it's Marcel Pronovo.
There you go.
He was a former Red Wing.
Okay.
But fun fact, when he passed away, I believe if this is the right guy, it might not be. So correct if I'm wrong, guys, write in for the show and tell me who it is. Actually, I'm just gonna watch Larkin's highlight goal after because it shows him after. But he passed, it was April 26, 2015, so that kind of makes sense. When because Larkin made his debut 7 or 8 years ago.
Wasn't he in the 2015 draft?
Was he? Because this guy passed in 2015. This is bugging, dude. But anyways, what I was getting at is this guy's from Windsor, or was
No. He was drafted in the 2014 draft. You might be right, Anthony. You might be on a hot streak right now.
So I'm looking up personal life.
It was 15-16 season, though. Larkin didn't play for a whole year. What was he doing? Oh, or was it the lockout?
3 grandchildren. Okay, no, it's not this one. Man, I'm thinking it might be that other one. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna get back to you guys, though.
I'm honestly gonna call it a wrap on my own points because
so
I don't
you're all
want to
set.
get.
You're all Man, this has been a pretty good episode, though. We've talked about a lot.
Yeah, we tried to cover a lot. I mean, just to
Um,
start to the NHL season.
I
And
wanted to quickly just kind of apologize too, because to everybody that we've been a little bit of a hiatus. We've been super busy between 73 social media and stuff that we do, and you with school and everything. We're gonna try to get out one episode a week. We're gonna start cranking out
yeah,
interviews
of course.
and stuff again, and we're gonna ramp up the content again here. We need to. So sorry
Hopefully Drew
everybody,
can
but
get this.
we're
Hopefully Drew can
back.
get this.
Okay, we're back.
Hopefully Drew can get this epi out real quick.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to him. We'll try to get it out tomorrow at some point. Maybe we'll see. But
He's a good guy.
do you have anything else you want to talk about, bro? Or are you good?
Honestly, I think
I
I'm.
can't think of anything too. And the funniest part is we shot the shit this whole episode
Yeah.
and everything like that. We didn't have notes.
No, I obviously, as you could see, sorry for the any dead air time to our listeners, but there obviously is time to flip through notes and stuff. Like we try to keep it real here. Like I said, there's plenty. Anyone can sit down and read through a list of stuff. We
And
want to keep
listen,
it real and have a nice discussion on here and enjoy ourselves just
I'm
as much as
being-
you guys, the listener.
I'm being serious on the research thing.
Oh yeah, getting a research
Okay.
assistant, that'd be lovely.
Yes.
I'm
So
gonna be like,
apply
hey,
within.
here on the Joe Rogan podcast, Jamie, pull that up.
No,
What do
it's
you-
not even like if we do like online episodes, we could have them maybe where they'll be like you'll see them.
Yeah.
Kind of, but you won't like it'll be me and you shooting the shit. But if we need any info or anything, that's kind of what it would be. When we record in person, then we could like put you on the like laptop or something like that while you're in the room type deal with us too. So yeah, seriously, apply within.
Yes,
If
sir.
and you know what? And I'm not gonna write anything on the internet. I want somebody that listens.
Yep.
Okay. So
For
if
sure.
you listen,
We you know what? Honestly, we just want someone who's very quick, very responsive,
so how would you say? How would we describe that role? What would we say? Researcher?
what's it called? The
on-
research
On air.
I don't know. No, I'd say a
We're not asking you to make notes. We're not asking you this, that. We want you
hockey
to,
information specialist.
Yes. So we're asking you to like when we were shooting the shit, instead of us looking up stuff and we're talking about something, we can just say to you, hey, can you look that up? And then we can
Yeah.
keep talking and then boom. And then you can chime in with your answer.
100%.
So you'll be
And
on
you
the
can
show
do,
a
like,
little
the-
bit essentially.
Do and be like, the answer is in.
Yeah. You can just give
The-
me a
the pick
wave
is
and I'll be
in, you
like,
get
what's
it?
up? But yeah, we'll figure that out. So if you're listening, apply within for that spot.
Yeah, and
So
as
send us
usual,
an
everyone,
email
like-
or Facebook message.
Like we want to not just obviously for the role, but always leave a comment below. Like we want to
Yes.
hear you guys' thoughts on our thoughts. And you know what? I'm gonna give you guys a bit of homework tonight. All right.
Oh,
Your homework tonight is from the trophies that I have previously mentioned. Write in the comments below. If you're listening to this right now, if you've made it all the way to the end, write in the comments below your picks for the 2023 to 24 season. The Art Ross, Hart, Norris, Calder, Jack Adams, so that's the best coach, and Stanley Cup winner.
Hmm.
I want to know those.
there you go. Boom.
Also, yeah, did I say Calder? No,
I don't
Calder,
know, but if not,
Rookie of the
Calder
Year.
too.
Write
Yeah,
them below.
also-
Please. We want to know your thoughts.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Subscribe to our Instagram. Subscribe to our Facebook. Anywhere you
Yes,
see us,
please.
subscribe.
Yes, we
Smash
and
it.
like Ed said, we are going to be ramping up what we are doing here. Hopefully, we can get some more interviews out. Those have kind of not really been a thing as of lately. Obviously, people are busy and it's hard to reserve time.
We're gonna
Life,
blast out some 73s interviews for you.
yeah,
guys.
for sure.
Like,
we
coming up
want you
like
guys to
hot
know this
off the
team.
press. Like, let's
There's
go.
new faces, so hopefully we can put a bit of a personality behind that face and name.
You guys are gonna know all these. Like, you're gonna get to know all these guys.
Yeah, for sure. We already got Mark Rideout out of the way.
Yeah.
You know the coach. You
Yeah.
know the team, obviously by their numbers.
Yeah.
Let's get to know the players, all right?
Yeah, for sure. let's see what they do off the ice and stuff too. We'll figure that out. Don't worry, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna shoot some content with the boys. I
Yep.
can't say what on the air, but there's
There's
gonna
stuff
be
coming.
there's gonna be some on ice stuff after practice. Let's put it that way. That will include me.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. The boys are gonna school me, but don't worry about it. It's all for good content.
Yep.
But anything else, brother? Are you good?
I'm cooked.
Beauty. Boom. Okay.
To sign everyone off,
Everybody
I'm going
also,
to give a Yarmir Yager salute.
yes. And also, everybody, 73's home games every Tuesday night. Puck drop is 7:00 too. So make sure you guys go and check out the boys as well.
For
So
sure. Go
until
Threes,
next,
go, baby.
yes, exactly. Go Threes until next week. And my buddy Tristan, we're signing off. We're out of here. See ya.
I've lost my fight with time. My numbers up and up the line. I gaze at the darkness, so empty, just looking for the light. Shout for help, but no one's there. Need a guiding hand, someone who cares. All alone in the darkness, I've realized for the first time I am scared. If I could do it all again, if I had one more chance, my friend, I would rewrite all my wrongs. I would find where I belong. I got lost along the way. I had so much more to say. If I could do it